Hello beautiful people of YouTube world, hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Cassar Industries, and yes, I do need a haircut and beard cut for what little hair I have left. Today we're going to be doing an exhaust on the work wagon, so I'll go through and show you what we're doing. Basically, putting an exhaust on this car is something I've sort of ummed and ahed with for a while. It does have a set of eBay extractors on it which go into a single high flow cat. The high flow cat is starting to rattle though, and it's something I've been wanting to sort of address for a little while. I did have a customer book in with a VY Ute for a 2.5 inch catback exhaust, which is this one here, which I ordered in, and then he decided he doesn't want it. So I'm sort of stuck with it. Ute and Wagon are the same floor pan. So I'm like, you know what the heck, let's put that on this. And while we're at it as well, we're going to delete the single cat and make up a pipe and go to twin high flow cats. So first things first, let's start the car up and see how it sounds now, and then we'll lift it up and show you what we're working with. Now that the sound check is done, this is basically how the setup currently is. So as I said, I've got a cheap set of eBay extractors on there. I wouldn't mind replacing these at some point because they are fairly small and fairly thin walled. They go into 2-inch pipe, which then goes into a collector, into a single high flow cat, and then that just bolts up to the stock catback exhaust, which goes through like that. So my plan basically is where this slip joint is on the 2-inch pipe right here, and it flares up a bit. I'm going to basically cut through here because I'm going to be running 2.25 inch high flow cats. Then I'll run 2.25 inch pipe from there into a collector, and then I'll do the cat back. So I'm probably going to end up cutting off the factory flange that's on the Redback system. This is a Redback 2.5 inch system with muffler and rear resonator. And I'll probably just go to regular flange plates like this, 2.5 inch ones. I've got a twin 2.25 to single 2.5 inch collector. I've got some 2.25 inch pipe. I've also got some 2.25 inch manual bends down there, which I'll go grab. So we'll just basically see if we can make it work. But first step first is to sort of go through and remove everything. So little update, I've just cut out the center section. So I unbolted it from there and just cut it off from here with a pipe. The 2-inch pipe pumps up a bit. So that's where I'll be welding onto for the cats. So next step is to go through and remove the stock cat back, and then we will hang the Redback cat back in its place, and then we can start measuring up what we need to do in the middle. Alrighty, so I've got the exhaust all hanging in there. Just put a little bit of sealant on the join, got the clamp on. And what I've done up here is I've just tack welded that flange on, that bolt on flange. I can always just cut that one off later because I plan on making up to that face. So we'll just see what we can do, just start roughing things in, and yeah, just sort of get a bit of a game plan together, I guess. All right, so this is what I've come up with. I've just sort of tacked it all together. I just need to pull it all off, do the final weld and paint it. So I've got to cut that flange off still as well, but a bit of a flange. It's actually a 3-inch flange I've got, which fit well on the flare up of that pipe. Got a small section of 3-inch straight into the collector, and then I've got 2 pipes going off into the cats, which sort of all goes up to there. So I'm just going to go through and pull it all off now, glue it all together, paint it black, put it back, and yeah, that's it. Alrighty guys, jumped ahead and finished it basically. So this is how it's all turned out. Got it all installed again and painted up. So that's how it's all turned out. So it's almost done. And I say almost done because there's one other thing I want to do, and that is, I don't like this, like at all. I think it looks terrible. So I've got this exhaust dip here. This is brand new. I bought this for, I can't remember, something ages ago off eBay, and it came with this sort of blemish in the top of it. And they ended up sending me another one, and I got to keep this. So I'm basically gonna cut that back, weld that on there, and then we'll be all done. much better. Let's drop it down and have a look, and also, more importantly, have a listen. I'm hoping it's not going to be too loud, especially with a muffler and a resonator, as this thing does get driven as a work car. So, but anyway, a little bit of noise is always nice. So let's check it out. I had to move the car forward because it's absolutely blowing a gale outside. So this is how it looks all done. Nice little twin dumpies there. And this is how it sounds. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please remember to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video. Till we see you next time, be safe, be good, take care.